What's up, everybody? Welcome to Normiville.
Well, we call you normies.
So today, I don't want to go in hard on Brittney Griner. Excuse me. You know, Brittney Griner, a long time ago, she was talking down on the United States of America. She was talking down on the national anthem and, inequality and all that jazz, okay? And then, in a cruel twist of fate, because of the gender pay gap and everything like that, the pay gap between the NBA and the WNBA, she was forced to go to the the continent of Russia, or whatever you want to call it. And she had to go and play in another basketball league to earn more money because she wasn't getting paid properly by the WNBA, even though we understand the statistics of the pay differences in the leagues and all of that, okay? When she goes there, I think she was attempting to leave. This was right before the whole conflict that's going over there started, which that's another story for another channel. But she got arrested for having cannabis oil in her bag and other paraphernalia. Of course, this is illegal in Russia. She gets detained, she gets arrested, locked up and all that, gets sentenced. She's in a Russian gulag for months, suffering, okay? And there she has a newfound appreciation for our great United States of America, the national anthem, and all things that come with it, the rights for her to come back and be able to champion and rally for other causes that some people might not agree with, but she has the right to do so, correct? And so I believe that because of all these things, her, come to Jesus moment, if you will, okay, her oh crap moment, along with her team tanking, they're doing bad in the records, her new coach gets fired. And of course, her stint in the Russian prison was probably way worse than American prison. So she probably seen some things she didn't care for, okay, that might be traumatizing. And because of that, she has to take some time off in order to get her mind right, if you will. Hold on, get her mind right. Wait a minute.
Enemy spotted.
Get her mind right. Well, that is the case. As you see here from Arizona Sports, Phoenix Mercury's Brittney Griner taking time off to focus on her mental health.
Target down!
Well, I actually agree with this because she probably seen some things that are traumatic. Her team's doing bad, and even though she's come back, she really didn't come back to a hero's welcome because she's not a hero. But that's another topic. But now she needs to focus on her mental health, and I actually agree with her. She probably should have done it before she started the season. It is what it is. Let's read. It says here, Brittney Griner is calling timeout. The Phoenix Mercury standout is taking a break from the team to focus on her mental health.
Sensational.
The club announced in a release Saturday, the All-Star will not travel with the team for its upcoming road trip to the Midwest when it takes on the Chicago Sky on Sunday and the Indiana Fever on Tuesday. Sorry for my dyslexia here, but she's not going to go with the team. I do not believe this is going to be an extended break, but she's taking that particular weekend, I guess this past Saturday, Sunday, to do some self-reflection and focus on her mental health. The Mercury are due back in the Valley on Thursday to face the Atlanta Dream. However, the release did not indicate whether Griner will be rejoining the team. Griner has excelled in her first year back with the club, averaging 18.2 points and 67.7 rebounds per game and being named to the All-Star team. The team has struggled to find wins, however, going just 6-17.
Enemy spotted.
6-17 in the first 23 games of the year.
Bitch, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Well, that's, 6-17 in the 23 games. That's not good. And the coach was fired. All right. So even though people hold Brittney Griner, Brittney Griner in high esteem because of what she had to go through, her team sucks right now. Currently, her numbers are doing well, but her team sucks. So, something to think about. The team has been flying charter since June after an incident at a Dallas airport when Griner and the team were harassed by what the league at the time called a provocateur, aka Alex Stein. We know who he is. I find his content quite hilarious. He makes a lot of good satire out of some issues and things going on in the country that a lot of people don't really care for. So he makes satire out of them in order to bring awareness to them from some people. Yes, she was questioned at the airport by Mr. Alex Stein, and she did not like his line of questioning. And so, of course, we call it harassment when we don't like things, you know what I'm saying? And that might have traumatized her as well. She now gets to fly on a private jet while the rest of her team gets to fly charter because Brittney Griner is some type of HVT. If you're in the military, you know what that means. She's some kind of HVT. And so now she needs to be separate from the team to keep her safe, right? According to a previously published report, the WNBA said Griner's security has been an ongoing concern since before the season began. League officials were talking with Mercury officials and the 8-time All-Star representatives about how to protect Griner and her teammates following the highly publicized legal case, during which she was jailed in Russia on drug charges before being freed in December in a prisoner exchange. Also, she's been catching a lot of backlash about the prisoner exchange because the person that she was exchanged for, who everybody calls or dubs the merchant of deletion. And a lot of people weren't too happy about that. A lot of people said that swap was pretty much one-sided. I mean, a lot of people saying that Russia pretty much won in that swap because you got back Brittney Griner, which outside of playing for the WNBA and the fact that she's a woman and the fact that she's part of the rainbow community, so she checks off a lot of boxes. Outside of that, her being swapped for essentially a celebrity being swapped for a world-class criminal. I don't know. You might, I mean, I don't know how you guys and gals feel about that. I have my thoughts about that, but I keep it to myself. But if you've been watching my channel, you probably know which way I lean about that, okay? So, again, Brittney Griner is going to take care of her mental health. I actually applaud that, being that she's been through some things, even though these things were self-inflicted. She's been through some stuff, and maybe she needs to take some time out to get her mind right so that her team can get out of 6-17. You know, besides her dunking at the All-Star game, which was pointless because nobody really watched it. And I mean, she's the only one that did it. Yeah. Take some time off, Brittney. Focus on your mental health. It'll be worth it, I'm sure. Anyway, thank you for attending another episode of Normieville. You know me. I'm just Normie, here to bring you the latest and greatest sports news, entertainment, and politics. Let me know what you think about Brittney Griner taking some time off to get her mind right and focus on her mental health. Let me know what you think about that down in the comment section. And please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.